What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for checking out this little build video, I guess series of where I'm going to be I'm going to be HEMI swapping my Jeep Renegade. This is your first time checking it out. I guess I'll catch you all up to date, get you up to speed. This is a 2016, or was a 2016 Dodge Charger RT with a 5.7 liter Hemi. Picked it up at auction, Copart. What I plan on doing, taking everything I can, all the guts, wiring harness, as much interior, the whole running gear, everything from this Charger, and shoving it in my Jeep Renegade. So far, all I've been doing is chopping up a Charger, and so far all I've been doing is chopping up the Charger, but I've essentially got the engine completely rebuilt. I left the crank in and whatnot. I'm not going that crazy with it, but got it all back together. Put a Texas Speed Stage 4 cam in there. Got rid of the MDS. Oop. All right, that does that. And just bolted everything back up. Cerakoted the headers because I'm sure heat's going to be a pretty major issue with this. Trying to get exhaust out from underneath this thing's gonna be fun, but we'll make it happen. But yeah, so 5.7 Hemi, automatic transmission, yeah, and then shoving it in the Jeep Renegade. Guess you all just saw I got the doors pulled off of the Charger. Try to make it a little easier to access everything inside. Probably what I'm going to be doing, or what the plan is, cut everything from I guess along the seam here, firewall up underneath the dash, and then down along, and then pull the floor pan out as well. So I'm going to try to salvage as much of the floor pan and firewall as possible. That way everything should bolt right back up that I took out of the Charger. I mean, in theory, I haven't actually measured anything, test fit anything, tried anything, but it works out in my head, so that's the first step, I guess. But yeah, I guess I'll get the cutoff wheels staged, grinders, everything, and then just start chopping. So probably set you all down, do a little bit of a time lapse, and see where I get from here. But all right, see what happens. So quick update. Got most of it cut out. Well, most everything cut. You can see went along the top of the firewall. Oh, okay. Yeah, I finished cutting that. Yeah. Let's see, give it a little wiggle. You can see firewall is no longer connected. Still attached to the actual floor and frame rails, so that's good. And I think that's pretty good progress for today. So I don't know if you guys noticed. Ooh, yeah. Go this way. All right. Yeah, I don't know if you guys. Well, obviously, yeah. I stopped using the abrasive cutoff wheels. Those things were just sending stuff everywhere. Could hardly breathe in there. So I swapped over to, I guess, not sure what this is, like a diamond edge cutoff wheel. Yeah, it took a lot longer to make the same amount of cuts, but I didn't have to change any. Well, I swapped over to another one just to see, you know, if the other one was getting worn out. It worked just the same. So, and didn't have to waste a bunch of time changing out cutoff wheels, which I don't know about you, but I hate that shit. So, oh man. So, all right, yeah, I got most of the floor pan cut out, most of the firewall cut out, and now, still got a few more, but gotta cut around the seat rail, both seat rails, and then figure out how I'm gonna cut out the rear. Haven't really thought about that yet, but I'd like to keep as much of the factory mounting, which, I mean, I could easily rebuild something, but it takes 4. Oh, that's a spring. So yeah, keep that probably, and then the rear frame. So I guess we'll see what happens. The passenger side is pretty well crunched, so it might be easier. Not easier. Yeah, I might end up just having to replace everything. I mean, a little bit of square tube, some nut certs, or some weld on some nuts, and be good to go. But I think that's about it for today. I'm gonna go inside, warm up a little bit. Sucks working outside on this, but you know, once I'm working, it ain't too bad. So all right, that's it for today. I'll pick it up tomorrow. So there ended up being quite a bit more attachment, just holding that floor pan in, mostly around the back. But you can see I went ahead and just chopped everything off. Decided I'm probably just going to be using the floor pan up to where the gas tank was, and figure out the rest of it, you know, after I start chopping up the Jeep. Still no real plans, but as you can see, I got the factory, I guess, side rails, where all the floor pan was welded to, crossbars for the seats, and where it comes up, be careful, it comes up with a firewall joined the side rail. Probably going to try to replicate the same cuts on the Jeep. That way, you know, still got the structure of the sides, and you know, I'll probably end up roll caging it or some type of cage, just to add some structure, because, you know, I'm cutting quite a bit out, so I got to make sure it can take a hit. But yeah, you know, got the whole floor, whole firewall, floor pan, you know, got all that chopped out. Still got to take this door out. I got to strip the harnesses out and see how I'm going to integrate that into the Jeep. Just yeah, and another one of those problems I haven't really thought about yet, but I guess we can go take a look at the floor pan and firewall that I chopped out of the car. So you can see this is the section where the fuel tank sits. So we got access to the fuel pump, fuel sending unit. There's the back frame. Probably going to end up cutting it off here, just so I'm not getting too much into the structure. I mean, the only reason I really wanted to save the floor and firewall is for all these intricate bends and all the forming around for the drive shaft tunnel, exhaust, transmission mounts, all that stuff. You know, steering linkage, brake master, or yeah, whatever it is, you know. And then mounting for the HVAC, you know, AC, heat, all that. Biggest reason I wanted to keep everything for mounting of the suspension. So no matter how far back the firewall goes, I want to be able to keep the wheel centered in where the strut towers are on the Charger. The Renegade, they're mounted pretty far back, it seems like, but I'll figure that out once I actually start chopping it up. You know, I'm gonna cut up, see what happens. But I guess we can take a look. Yeah, see the frame rails didn't get damaged too bad, but right up in here, this got hit pretty well. Passenger side's not bad at all, so probably just going to be cutting off as much of this wheel well as I can to still retain at least the location. I may end up having to tube front the whole section, but you know, keeping the frame rails just because that's where the factory engine mount goes. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it as far as cutting up the Charger goes. And up next we got the Renegade. So quick walk around if you're not familiar with it. We got the bagged, I guess, wide body. It's, you know, fender flares, sitting on KMC XD 831s. They're called chopsticks. They're 20 by 12, minus 44 offset with a 3/4 inch spacer. So they're sitting out pretty wide, all on these fender flares that I made. I mean, they've seen better days. So along with the whole, you know, suspension rebuild, engine swap, I'm gonna end up making new flares. You know, might as well, getting that far into it. So got these side plasti dipped burnt copper, because when I bought these they were what's it called, obsolete. Oh no, they weren't available anymore. So these actually got 3 that look like the driver's side, and one of these that's like a polished finish on the front. I don't know. I like the look of them. I like the deep concave, and well, I was hoping to have 2 that were the same style, polished on one side and then black and machine on the other. It didn't work out, but you know, I guess here's a little bit of the build. Again, you know, this is a project that I never finished, kind of gave up on a few years ago, and it sat in my driveway ever since. But you can see I got airlift 3P, a couple Viairs, and oh, that's not even wow, that's not even attached. Cool. So, you know, yeah, I guess I just threw it in the trunk and forgot about it. Yeah, but yeah, well, I don't know, finally got some motivation to work on it again, so this time I'm going to be doing it right. You know, get rid of the 4-cylinder. Yeah, heck, I guess we'll pop the hood, see what it looks like in there, and see just how little space we have to work with. Come on. Oh yeah, we got a hood prop. There you go. Yeah, you can see 4-cylinder, front wheel drive. So I got plenty of room side to side, but really the biggest concern is you can see firewall, and yeah, firewall's not too far back there. So I'm gonna have to get creative. Probably, yeah, I don't know, we'll see what happens. But either way we're gonna make it work. So I guess that's about it for right now. Probably the next video, I'm gonna start chopping up the Jeep, and it's gonna be sitting right here up on the lift, and start getting gutted, ripped apart, label everything just like I did with the Charger, and gonna go from there. But I guess I'll let y'all go. Thanks for checking out the videos, and come back, see what happens next. Hey Harvey, what you doing? Huh? Oh, you want belly rubs? Oh yeah, good girl. Huh. Get some belly rubs. Yeah. Yeah. No. There you go. Let's get some snacks. Come on. What? You don't want snacks? All right. There's hungry. You want snacks, huh?